We feel inspired by the other. There's just this immediate inspiration. You meet that person, like, oh my God, they're so exciting. You know, they don't even have to have opened their mouth yet, but there is just this energy of like, oh my God, I want to know what they are about. Mercury is here within the structures of Saturn, the boundaries of Saturn. It's all clear. And then Uranus is outside, and Uranus is like, but look, on this end of the spectrum, that's how it looks like. And the last one I would say here, avoid rigid expectations. Good morning, my loves. Welcome back. So today we're talking about Mercury Square Uranus. Some of you requested this particular aspect, so we're talking about it today. Now, what can we expect when we have this interesting little, or not so little aspect in our synastry? Well, first of all, let's look at what Mercury represents. Mercury represents the way we think, the way we communicate, the way we carry ourselves through life. And Uranus is the part of us that doesn't just seek freedom, but that seeks authenticity. It's that aspect of us that wants to live authentically, like to the core. We live in a society where we have to fit in, you know, we have to adhere to certain standards, and sometimes that clashes with our authentic self, and that's when, you know, things get a little shaky. Now, when we have this particular aspect, these two energies coming together in a synastry chart, we may run into the following themes. The first one would be excitement and mental stimulation, which is good to have. There's this liveliness, right? We are always having something to talk about, and we feel inspired, right, by the other. There's just this immediate inspiration. You meet that person, like, oh my God, they're so exciting. You know, they don't even have to have opened their mouth yet, but there is just this energy of like, oh my God, I want to know what they are about. I want to know what they have to say. I want to know how they think about this, and that. There is this like, oh, excitement, right? That's immediately there, because remember, a square is Martian energy, right? It's fiery energy. And this is also an aspect that allows two people to explore different and unique perspectives in all kinds of subjects. The second key theme here is unpredictability and erratic behavior. When we talk about unpredictable behavior, we are also talking about unpredictable communication. We might have this interesting conversation and, oh my God, this is exciting. And then all of a sudden they just like something comes from the left that you did not expect, like a comment that you know, might feel very hurtful. Third, there could also be misunderstanding and mental tension. So on one end of the spectrum, we have this excitement, but on the other end of the spectrum, we may struggle to see eye to eye, right? It's exciting to hear a different perspective, and it opens our mind, but also especially when it comes to our beliefs, they are integrated, they are ingrained. And all of a sudden someone says, no, but that's not true. That can't, you know, what, are you stupid? Like, what are you saying here? No. We may be like, whoa. Right? That doesn't feel good. No. And if it's a constant thing, it may feel very exhausting. You might not want to be around that person. Like also Mercury is the planet of clarity. Mercury wants clarity, clear communication, right? Direct, clear communication. And Uranus is like, but let's see the bigger picture. Uranus goes all the way out there. Mercury is here within the structures of Saturn, the boundaries of Saturn. It's all clear. And then Uranus is outside, and Uranus is like, but look, on this end of the spectrum, that's how it looks like. Uranus' understanding of sense is a very different understanding. Both people might often feel misunderstood. And in any type of relationship, but especially in a romantic relationship, long term, that can lead to major tension. But then also, I think we are at number 4 now. What we have here is because we are so far apart and we see things from such different perspective, we have very innovative thinking. Uranus can stimulate Mercury to think outside the box if Mercury is ready for that. So the challenges here are the restlessness, right? There's a restlessness between the two, and a mental overstimulation, because we're constantly thinking, right? We're constantly, there's this constant, but this, but that, what about this, what about that, but no, this can't be. So we are a lot in the mind here. We sometimes forget that the relationship is not just about how we think, how we should do something. It's about, there's like the heart connection, right? We have to come back to the heart connection here. We can also feel like we're constantly walking on mental eggshells here. And that can often also lead to argument. That's another challenge here, where we have to be really mindful, right? Like mindfulness is a big one in this pairing. Lack of focus might be another issue here. And also the difficulty listening, because neither wants to listen here. Both people want to bring their point across, but listening can be, like truly listening. It's not that you just talk, and the other never gets a word in, but it's like listening. What did they actually say? That can be a bit of a difficulty in this pairing as well. So how can you work with this aspect productively? You want to embrace flexibility here and open-mindedness, right? Being open to the other's crazy idea or the other's limited idea. Maybe there's something you can learn there as well from it. And maybe once you accepted their view, they are open to hear yours as well. And then maybe you find a way to come together in a union, bringing both of your views together. Another way we can make this work beautifully is if we focus on innovation and creativity. All that mental chatter, that mental energy, take it and channel it into a creative project. Generally, what I advise with like aspects with Neptune and Uranus, and even Pluto, but mainly Neptune and Uranus, channel that like tremendous energy that we have, like all that potential. Just gotta find a way to channel it. And that's the beauty with Mercury. Mercury is so good at that, right? Mercury is so good at channeling something. So utilize it. You take all these crazy ideas and channel them into a creative project. Maybe a project together, or just each of you have their own project. And that can then help you grow within the relationship as well. Then one important point here is give each other mental space. My God, give the other mental space. You don't always just have to be in each other's ears or even around each other. Some time apart. Another one, practice active listening. What I said earlier, listen. What are they actually saying? And the last one I would say here, avoid rigid expectations. And that's specifically for the Mercury energy, right? The Mercury energy needs to be open to the Uranus energy, and then take it and channel it, because the Uranus energy can be all over the place and has a hard time to channel something in an earthy way, right? In a Saturnian way. But Mercury is really good at that. So if Mercury can take that energy and channel it, oh man, these two can really thrive. Now, if you have any questions about this particular aspect, feel free to comment in the comment section. If you want a personal reading, click on the link below and book your reading there. I personalize every reading. If you have any specific requests, please feel free to message me, and anything else I'm here for you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.